Hi there, welcome to my views and news. Breaking news for you. A minister from Somalia has threatened to wage a war on Ethiopia. Who is this minister? What did he say? What did he say about the MOU, Ethiopia, Somali land MOU? The man is a key minister. He is the head of Somalia's security forces. Everyone knows that the MOU created tensions are there, no de-escalation, no direct talks between Ethiopia and Somalia. Qatar tried to mediate, Kenya tried to mediate, Djibouti as well. Djibouti sent a special message to Ethiopia a few days ago. Before that, Ethiopia sent a special message to Qatar, but tension still there. Hassan Sheikh visited Turkey 2 days ago. A lot is happening, and we are hearing from Somaliland that in coming weeks, final agreement with Ethiopia is going to be signed. 3 places have been identified for the establishment of an Ethiopian naval base there, and the one likely place to be considered by Ethiopia is between Bolohar and uh, it's there. It's close to Bolohar. Reportedly between Bolohar and Barbara is this place, I think, which was mentioned by Musvi Abdi 2 to 3 days ago. Ethiopia also says that it is committed to the MOU. We heard from 2 Ethiopian ministers a few days ago. Alamo, Minister of Transport, spoke. The minister spoke, whose name is Tarek again, I think. He talked about recognition of Somaliland as well, that it's a correct decision. So a lot is happening. That is why Somalia flexing muscles, military muscles. A minister of Somalia spoke a few hours ago. His name is Abdul Qadir Muhammad Noor. Abdul Qadir Muhammad Noor is Minister of Defense of Somalia. Minister of Defense is the one who is head of security forces. Somalia is in the process of establishing military. We know that its naval, air, and ground forces are in the process of being established because Somalia remained under sanctions. It remained under arms embargo, but arms embargo has been lifted. Now Turkey, other countries supporting Somalia in raising a strong military. Abdul Qadir said, firstly, that Ethiopia Somali land MOU is a daydream. He dismissed the MOU as something serious. He said it's not something serious. It should be dismissed. It is a daydream. Secondly, he said that not even an inch of Somalia can be taken by Ethiopia. So establishing a naval base, getting land on lease is not possible. Even a single inch cannot be taken by Ethiopia. Thirdly, he said that Somalia is ready. Somalia is ready to resort to all measures, including the military measure, including the military solution. So Abdul Qadir, the Minister of Defense, head of Somalia's forces, made it clear a few hours ago that Somalia won't let Ethiopia establish a naval base in Somaliland. And if Ethiopia makes a move, Somalia will mobilize its forces. This position is not new. Since January, we have been seeing such statements from Somalia's ministers, government officials. But this statement came from Minister of Defense, who is the head of security forces. It means that he is making preparation. That it means that government has told Minister of Defense to be fully prepared, to be on alert. That is why we've been seeing that Ethiopian military officers have been seen training naval forces, ground forces. In some interview, this military officer threatened to take military action against Ethiopia. Now, it's very clear that Somalia is ready to put the fight against Al-Shabaab on the back seat, but it does not want Ethiopia to implement the MOU. So, alarming situation. People would say, Sajid, are you seeing a war coming in the Horn of Africa between Ethiopia and Somalia? Is Somalia in a position to wage war? Is it in a position to stop Ethiopia? Keeping all these questions aside, because we can answer this question maybe one by one in videos. Important point is there intent on the part of Somalia to stop Ethiopia militarily? Whether Somalia is capable or not, it's not a question. Is there intent? Has decision been made in Somalia that Somalia will stop Ethiopia militarily? Yes. Intent is there, clarity there, determination there on Somalia side that if Ethiopia recognizes Somaliland as a country, if Ethiopia establishes a naval base, Somalia will wage a war on Ethiopia. Maybe that is why Ethiopia and Somaliland are going slow. They signed MOU in January. They then said that within a month, MOU will turn into an agreement. It could not turn into an agreement. Then Somaliland complained a little about Ethiopia, that Ethiopia was dragging its feet. It was slow. Somaliland was quick in establishing a technical committee. It hired a British law firm. It is drafting final agreement. It's going to be the final agreement going to be tabled at Somaliland's parliament. Ethiopia a little slower than Somaliland. Why? Maybe it's because of the likely consequences if Ethiopia implements the MOU with Somaliland. So gradually rising tensions between Ethiopia and Somalia. Let's see what happens. Ethiopia, while assuring Somaliland that it is ready to implement the MOU, is resorting to diplomatic channels as well, trying to find a way out. That is why Ethiopia sent a letter, special message to Qatari Amir. Before that, Ethiopia sent a special delegation to Turkey, led by Ethiopian former president and minister of foreign affairs. Ethiopia does not want a war at this point of time. At the same time, it wants to implement the MOU with Somaliland. Thank you for watching.